All right, here we go. My history with community and Christian community. So, right after I got saved, which I was about 20 years old, I became part of a church called Marin Covenant in Marin County, California. I was involved in the college group, youth ministry. I was involved in young marrieds because I got married early. I was involved in worship and also in missions. This was my first exposure to an evangelical church, to the gospel, and this is where I was just nurtured in my faith and grew as a believer. I became part of another community at college, in College of Marin, for several years, and became the president of that group called Marin Christian Life. And then I moved on to InterVarsity Christian Fellowship when I was at San Francisco State, and enjoyed that community for several more years till I graduated. And then I went on staff with InterVarsity and enjoyed working in the Bay Area, the San Francisco Bay Area, for about 3 years, and enjoyed the community of just the support of being on staff. And there were about 16 of us that were on staff for the whole Bay Area. So enjoyed that, and it was well led, and we just enjoyed each other immensely, I would say. That was a great experience. I went off staff and went back to Marin Covenant and became a little more connected to the community, and did some other ministries like children's ministry. And then I moved north to Sonoma, the just area north of the Marin County, and became part of a Presbyterian church for about 3 years, and moved on to another church called an EV Free Church in Glen Ellen. And there I became an elder and did some teaching and leadership. And we were there about 2.5 years and had a falling out with sort of the older people that were the older guard of the church over leadership and direction. So moved to a church in Napa called Grace Baptist, and was part of the worship team and men's ministry, and was there about 3 years. And no particular reason moving on, but we kind of wanted to get back to the Covenant denomination, and so became part of Redwood Covenant, which is in Santa Rosa. And about that time, they were also planting a church north of us, and so became part of that church. And so I've been part of some other churches since then. Of course, the seminary community at Fuller, and but am now at Redwood Covenant Church on staff part-time, doing an apprenticeship in adult ministries.